what's up, so welcome back to another part of Final Fantasy 16. In the last part we ran around and we accepted some side quests. We also, of course, went to Sid's grave, and it had I think a really nice scene with everyone kind of coming along and, you know, being there and being like, it's finally done, Yugo Kupka's dead, we're gonna keep continuing on the dream, the legacy that is Sid. But, oh, not good, Scout. I got the wrong person last part.
Clive, did you get my letter?
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Why?
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
Oh no.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends
Million?
5 million gil.
Each.
Million?
5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of
Million?
oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're going to make this work.
Okay, but million?
Right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean.
What is a
And
talent?
I reckon 15
Million?
million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
That's a dramatic.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
I disagree.
Really? Do you think so?
No.
No.
I was like, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Really? No, you're fucked. I like that. I like it a lot. We're gonna head on over to the main quest because we can't do any of the other stuff right now. Pretty much narrow down to what I can do considering every other place is locked. Come on, guys, at least let me do Torgal's questline so I can get better food. Now, just out of curiosity, now that I've travelled here, is it going to let me travel to other places, or am I still just kind of stuck in? Oh my god, I'm a genius. One of the places I needed to go was Dalamil anyway, right? So.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Aha. Can I go this way? It doesn't look like I can go this way. Maybe I'm best, traveling elsewhere. Alright, so wait. Oh, there's just another quest in this area. I was like, this isn't one of the quest lines I've actually needed to go. I thought it was at Dalamil Inn for some reason. And I was like, how would I get there? But I realized that I've traveled to a different area that just also happens to have a side quest nearby. Cool, so at least I can
People take notice
do
of
the
wealthy
quests.
men.
Oh,
Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The Sendrate's fang is gone.
hello? There we go. And Joshua's
My
room.
reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac.
Very good.
Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
At least this man's reasonable.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Okay, so let's head on over to Bandit's Bed, which I'm assuming is that quest marker over there. Best heading here? It's fine, we'll get the chocobo and just run to it. Ah, you thought we were going to be doing the main quest? You fools, we're back to side quests. I mean, we did do that whole mid thing, I guess, which was the main quest, so I'm gonna say I did my dues. I did my dues, guys. We're back to the side questing.
Yeah!
If there's side quests to do, you may as well just get them done when you see them, right? I don't see any reason not to. Hello. Oh, right, I was like, I know someone was with me, it's Jill. Oh, I've went the wrong way. Okay, I've lied, we're just gonna travel because I accidentally went it the wrong way. Let's go. onto the right side of the sand. Look at Torgal. Oh, I love him. So we'll do this one first, then we'll do Torgal's one next. Had to think what the quests were. The next one was Lady Karen, which was Torgal, which is honestly more important than anything. Round the way. Oh, thank God you get Chocobo. Imagine if you didn't do. If you didn't do side quests. Imagine you didn't do side quests, therefore you didn't get Ambrosia. Imagine running about without Ambrosia for like these large stretches of land. You'd be bored. You'd be so bored. At least it's a bit shorter doing it with the Chocobo. Still a bit of a run, but you gotta expect some areas to be a bit longer than others. Hey yo, how you doing?
We've got company!
We'll just start off with this, of course. Killed everyone else. That's good with me.
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Lads! I think you're sorely mistaken of how many people are left. What level are you? Level 30? Pathetic. You were alive. Now you're dead. Shredded. 29,000 damage, easy. Easy. Oh. It's just too sad, guys. It's just too sad. Charge him. That, like, gurgling blood sound. Oof. I want more battle. I feel like since we bet Titan, we haven't had many really good battles. Like we had the hunt, but that was it.
Nothing seems to be damaged. All right, let's get it back to Dalamil.
I want some good battles again. Thank God it didn't make me travel.
I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to
Wyvern?
make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed.
Why is he went back to Wyvern?
Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt.
Suppose that's his like
Reddy
alias
here
to
tells
people.
me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only.
Oh wow, okay.
They crack upon a second blow.
It's not very useful.
There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is.
I just realised when
I'm
he said he'd
locked
sell
in
redeem, he
bitter
meant the person.
competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield.
Oh no.
And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Man was gonna sell a person for a blade, a poor person.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
That was an interesting quest, I'll give it that.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorne makes of this whetstone, shall we?
And back to Blackthorne we go then. I want to wrap up all the side quests before I finish stream. So although this is the only, this was technically the last part of YouTube I needed to do so that I had enough parts for the stream, I'll probably go a bit longer, just for the sake of getting the whole stories together.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Sundered whetstone.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Valisthea. I have been saying that right, haven't I? I have been saying Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
As a
I think
knife?
so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece.
Then a knife?
Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone.
I believe it.
Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Can we do that then now? Will we have like a new weapon for us if we talk to him right away? Blacksmith Blues 2. Excalibur! Oh! Excalibur! Excalibur! From the United King. I'm a looking for him. I'm going to California. Hi.
Back, are ya?
I just want to see if we can make it there.
Californian, do you?
Excalibur. What do I need? Bomb ember? Okay. So, I mean, I'll get that from a hunt, I imagine. Scarletites. It doesn't require the current sword I have. Interesting.
And?
I wonder if the quests are all going to take me like 20 minutes a piece, because this might actually just be a quest per part then. Well, with that, we're going to end off there, guys. When we come back, we're going to... Well, not when we come back. The next part, we are going to do Torgal's quest line. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to poke that like button, subscribe, and comment your comments, because they are comments. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!